Welcome to the new way to get noticed. Author and career branding coach Shelly Phillips here with a new Building a Personal Brand training for every job seeker who wants to land in the interview seat, get noticed, and stop being rejected as a job candidate. Here's the details. Tip 1. All social media profiles matter. 90% of employers admit to looking at potential job applicants' social media platforms. While most start with LinkedIn, all platforms are fair game. That means your personal brand needs to feel authentic across each of them. If you're still not convinced, what if I told you 79% of those who admit to searching you say they have rejected a candidate based on what they found? Tip 2. Post carefully. On page 28 of Get Noticed, Get Hired, you'll learn what things get you denied. Things like hate speech, heavy partying or drug use, poor grammar. Yes, grammar, especially if you're applying for a position that requires you to engage with customers or clients. And talking about past employers. It's true that every post, tweet, or comment is creating an image of you. Tip 3. Background searches. 98% of businesses do some sort of background check. The depth and intensity vary. 43% use Google only. This is why you need to make sure you build a brand that shows up in a positive light. LinkedIn and Google have a great relationship. If you have an optimized profile, it will generally be the first thing that shows up in a Google search. There are also other ways to increase your ability to get noticed. 80% of employers say they value personal websites. If you're serious about getting noticed, you should check into this. So here are the big personal branding takeaways. 1. You need to make sure a recruiter or hiring manager gets a consistent view of who you are. You can't come across as super professional on LinkedIn and have other social accounts that show you partying like a rock star. 2. If you have profiles that aren't professional, make sure they're set up to private and get help in cleaning them up. The main idea here is you can get noticed and land yourself in the interview seat so you won't get rejected as a job candidate. Now, if you're excited to turbocharge this process, let me invite you to check out my book, Get Noticed, Get Hired. It's the best $17 you'll spend on career advice. The link is included in the post, or you can find it at www.shellyphillips.com. I know you can build a brand that gets you noticed and lands you in the interview seat of your dream job.